Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Blue Vale here on City Skylines, and welcome to the unnamed junction. I don't think I ever actually gave this junction a name, but I do love sitting here just watching the traffic flow through it. It is mesmeric. I think I mentioned this last episode, but I took the... Let me remind myself. So obviously you've got the main traffic lights here. All four of these outlet roads are controlled by the same sequence as well, plus these ones down here, but not including the roundabout here. And I think, yes, I did do the one up here as well. They are all controlled on the same sequence to try and keep traffic flow down here relatively consistent. It works to an extent. You'll see the queues do build up a little bit, but they've never really got far. They've never, like, for example, got all the way up to this roundabout here, and from the various directions here, they have gone into the tunnel here, but not out the other side, which I think is also kind of progress. Only 68 people coming in there, no one leaving. Interesting. They all arrived, they never want to leave. In terms of this direction, I have had problems with this roundabout here, which I've seemed to have now fixed, and we have got traffic that has backed up this way before now. But for the most part, it's pretty manageable. And yeah, you may have seen we have trains running, which is also incredibly exciting. Sometimes they're very popular, sometimes less so. I'm trying to find one that's got a lot of people on board. I had some a second ago, typical now that I can't find any. And they run from the yards up here through Vale Park, the new Vale Park station, not the old one that we had before, which does still need a tram connection. I have absolutely no idea how that's going to work. Maybe from here we'll have a branch that just comes up here and then have some kind of terminus station up here. That's plausible. It's very much possible. I might look into that because that could be kind of cool. And then we'll be able to run trams from, say, here all the way down through to Vale Point and beyond. We'll see about that. But if we follow this tram line here, we get to one of my new favourite parts of the city. These are pretty busy. Even though they follow quite close to one another, they do always have at least 100 people on board. I have actually increased the number of vehicles on this line because we had one stop that had over 1,000 people waiting. So we definitely needed to add more vehicles. Just watching. There you go. Nearly 200 on that one as well. But yeah, up here is the Interchange in Dalton, which is our brand new district of the city. You can see it's even still growing from when I finished recording the last episode. I like this a lot, and we've got some more suburbs that are going to spring up in these areas here today, in fact, because that is the plan. The plan is to go through and continue adding districts to the city. Now this railway line here, I was quite happy with it when I built it, but I think what I'm actually about to do is take it all out and rebuild it, which seems really dumb, I know, but essentially I want to build the district first and then wrap the track through the gap, as it were, rather than trying to, build a district around all of this. We're going to have a very, very complex motorway junction here. Not entirely sure how that's going to look yet, but we're going to have a main road that branches off this way, because up in this direction we're going to have other suburban parts of the city, and the docks are supposed to go up here. That may still end up being the case. Something industrial is going to go up here, and we're going to have an industrial area somewhere over here as well. It's not going to be massively dense and compact. It's going to sort of snake its way through the mountains wherever there's room, basically. And we're going to have big cargo stations, and it's all going to be nice and it's all going to be lovely. I'm also going to finish building Dalton itself, which is going to be between these main roads here and also out into this way here as well. Because I think Dalton is going to be quite a big area, but the interchange is only going to be within this confine here. Anything beyond this is just going to be Dalton. Okay, I think that's all the intro needed. We might as well start with Dalton then and get all this finished, because we need things like fire stations and police stations and hospitals up here anyway, because right now if people need first aid or if they need to report a crime, there's nowhere they can actually do that. So should probably get on and do that as a priority. We are eventually, probably today as well, going to finish building the tram. So from here it's going to run down through this way to here, and then via a new road connection that is actually going to link up to this roundabout over here, and then from here it's going to end up winding its way down into Blue Shores via a yet to be built connection. But also expect this whole area of Blue Shores to be changed. I'm actually going to extend Blue Shores to make it look more like this side of things. So all the industrial stuff here is going to be removed, apart from this old rail yard, which I'm going to keep as sort of like a heritage site if I can. That also means the bus rapid transit here is going to be relocated, and yeah, loads of other cool things. And we're going to build some ferry lines, and it's going to be awesome. But we're not doing that today. Today, I'm just going to try and get as much of this residential area done as possible. So Dalton, this district here, and then maybe connecting the trams up to Blue Shores as well. But that's kind of on the back burner. If we haven't got time for it, so be it. Right, Dalton. Let's get started here first then. So the interchange is going to be quite built up, but the rest of Dalton is actually going to be relatively suburban. It's going to be British suburban housing, which means Dalton itself is going to become British suburban housing. So some of this stuff here is in fact going to change. It would be cool actually if I didn't have to do that, but we'll see. We might come back to that. But there will be a tram line from here that continues up this way as well. Where it goes once it gets to here, I've no idea, but I have an image in my head of it ending up over here at the docks, but we will see. Let's get started on the road layout then for Dalton. Okay, Dalton is done. We've got a little mix of everything here. We've got some straight roads here, full of high-dense residential. We've got twisty roads here with some straight roads in between, full of low-dense residential. All of this bit down here is probably going to be low-dense residential as well, but right now it hasn't been done. We've got the railway tracks coming straight through the middle of it. Some of which may branch off in different directions. I'm actually tempted to take the one here and get it to fly over some of the others, and then have some of those curve off in that direction instead. So maybe here there'd be a flyover of some kind. I don't know, because the docks are over there and some of the railway has to get to the docks. We'll see about that in the future. But right now I can hit unpause and hopefully, yeah, things will start growing. What is the population of Dalton right now? 6,500. Well, that's about to change because I'm going to go for British UK style. And that is probably going to tweak quite a few things here. Particularly when it comes to the new builds over here. One other thing I haven't done is fire and police and all that stuff. So let's do that quickly. So you are going to go... Let me go one there. Ah, there you go. On the corner there. And you are going to be Dalton Fire Brigade beat. I'm going to go place some more service buildings around here, including schools and things like that. And then when we come back, we're going to look at the next district that we're going to be doing. Okay, there we go then. So I didn't go with schools in the end. I decided to put down, technically it's a university, but it's Dalton College is what I've named it here. And hopefully over time we'll start getting some buildings being constructed around here, and then these things will get powered. I can see them starting to pop up now, which is good. Why is nothing going here? Oh, there's a problem with this tram. That's why. That's interesting that happened. Not quite sure what happened there, but there we go. Right, so the first district here is done in Dalton. Now this took quite a long time, so I'm probably not going to have enough time to do everything that I wanted to do today. We might have to come back and do some more in a future video. I could have sworn that I had this set up. Oh, I don't have it set up. I really thought I did. Is it the one over here that I did? No. Oh, that's very strange, because I'm pretty certain I did do those traffic lights. So I might have to go do those again. But yeah, Dalton took quite a long time to do. So we might have to scale back this episode a little bit, which is something I've had to do many, many times before. But what I would like to get done is... actually, what I would like to get done today is extending Blue Shores, removing all of this stuff over here, including the cargo station, redoing the approach to this roundabout, and then from that, getting the main road up to Elm Grove connected. And then next time we can start looking at some of the districts over here, and this motorway running through the middle of it, and the new junction over here as well. So I'm going to get started on what I want to do here to Blue Shores, and then we can carry on from there. Okay, folks, here's where we've got to now then. The bus is back in. We've got the bus rapid transit that runs down to here now. I did try, you may have seen, to try and get the tram connected up over here instead, but I think I kind of like this as an option. It keeps the gradients fairly manageable. It's the fact that it has to climb up the hill just to then go back down it again, which seems a little weird. I am going to smooth this out a little bit more though. There we go. That makes it slightly less weird. And if I did something similar here as well. Boom. Nice. I think the gradient here is... Oh no, it looks awful. Never mind. We'll fix that as well. If I can get it over to here relatively smoothly. And then yeah, once it goes under here, it starts to climb a bit more rapidly. And then it peaks over the hill here. And then comes back down nicely into Elm Grove, where it then runs up towards the new interchange. This is going well. Things are looking good. We're almost ready to wrap up the video. I would like to get trams running on this branch, which does mean doing a couple more little bits and pieces. First of all, I want to smooth this out a little bit more. Okay, apparently that is smooth. That's fine. That's not as bad. Wow, the gradient, yeah, there's quite a gradient there, and I think there's quite a gradient here too, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check this quickly. But yeah, I definitely want to try and get the tram running today, if at all possible. I know, apparently that's level. Okay, if you say so. Somewhere around here we have tram stops. What is going on? Something is somewhere where it shouldn't be. What's happened here? We've got some broken trams, which are causing all manners of problems. There we go. I think that's fixed that. I'm going to keep an eye on that because that's slightly concerning. I also need to put the stops in for these trams. So first of all, I'm actually tempted to put a tram road along here as well, for reasons that I will explain in a future video. Just route options mostly, but yeah, that might be an option. We'll see. Right now though, I kind of want one. Let's see. So we've got the stop over here, which is the terminus. So let's say we put one somewhere around here. Maybe like there. That will provide some operational flexibility. I think that's about the same distance. Yeah, looks like it. I feel like we need some more though. So I'm tempted to put like a stop here. Maybe on the other side. I don't know. This side though, I am actually going to put one. Maybe this side of the road. Or somewhere like there. That works. And then I'm going to stick that back as it was. Grab this again. We're going to have one somewhere around here. That's not a bad place for it. And then this is all on a slope. So it's going to make it a little bit trickier to do. But I kind of want one there. Just a temporary thing. Definitely want one under this bridge somewhere. So let's put it there. And then over here, we've got the one down here. So I'm inclined to just stick with that. Although I am going to remove the node in there. There we go. Not quite sure what's happening with the roundabout here, but things I think are working. Down here then, again, tempted to put one here, but the slope kind of messes things up a little bit. I think what I'm going to do is this. And I'm going to remove that node. I'm also actually... Let's get rid of those trees. I'm actually going to use the same road type as we've got over at the hub over here. And stick that in here. And this could act as a terminus as well for certain services. That I think would be better. Let's replace all this. like so. There we go. Right, and now I want to knock this down so that it's at the same level as that one. There we are. That I think will work better. That I think will definitely work better. And then we've got, again, operational flexibility with various routes. Let's just fix that, and then we're going to fix this again so it's up to here. There. 3.9 I think is fine. Most of it elevated. I think it's okay. We will extend this out like so. Bring that one out as well. This side, I don't even know what I'm doing this side. That, and then run away and leave it, I think. I did notice there was a node there that I didn't want. There we go. I think that's fine. Over here, I feel like there's work that can be done with most of this still, to be honest, but it's okay. Alright, I think we're ready to put the tram line in here, and then we can wrap up this episode. So, I guess this one is also going to start down at Vale Point, and then work its way up. I don't even know if it's worth having a tram stop over here, but I am going to put one. The plan is, first of all, I've zoned this, but I haven't actually districted it. So, did I? Oh, I did do that one, though. When did I do that? Did I do that in the time lapse? I genuinely don't remember doing that. That's new. So, yeah, let's do that, and then we'll do this as well. And then maybe stuff will start growing here. There are some weird gradients on these roads. You know, I get that. That's fine. But the plan is to fill as much of this area here as possible with buildings. Residential, commercial, leisure, some offices, you name it. The plan is to pop it all in here, including a little bit of industrial, but not a huge amount. We're definitely scaling back compared to what we've got here already. But again, all of this here is going to become part of the Blue Shores pedestrianised district. Alright, do need to do a little bit of cutting back over here because I went too far, which sounds a lot like me, to be fair. There we go, and yeah, there we go. And then over here, something a bit like this. I do want these buildings, though, to be part of it. There we are. That's better. Okay, so now the residential down here should start getting built, I hope. I did zone it, right? Yeah. The population here is going up significantly, which I'm quite happy about. Good to see. Okay, let's get this line in then. So if I head down to Vale Point, then we're going to start on this side here, and then we're going to head all the way up to the new transport hub, and then that'll do for this episode. I like those tram bridges as well. I feel like I need to try some at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. Where is the tram line tool? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it is. Right. Create new line. So first of all, we're going to follow the existing road here. So we're going to have a stop there. We're going to have a stop there. I think there was one. Maybe there wasn't. I thought there was one around here, but there isn't. We could potentially put one there, but then it's a little bit close to what's happening over here. Although then again, no, I'm gonna keep with what we had here. Put one there, and then there was one here for the bus terminal, and then I think it was one there. Definitely one here, but we're gonna go on the outer side. Then the next one is all the way over here. Then we have the one there, the one on the top of the hill, whoops, here, and then down into Elm Grove, one there, and then there was another one all the way up here, and then into the hub, where we're going to stop opposite That one. There we go. No smiley faces for that one. That's interesting. I thought we'd be close enough, but I guess not. One there. And then here. There. All the way over to here. Ooh, come on. There we go. Down back into Blue Shores, where we're going to stop there. There is an interchange with the bus here as well, which is nice. And then along here, stop there. Stop there. Down into this section, stop there. But I think there might be 2 lines I'm going to add right now. I've got an idea. Stop there, and then a stop here. So you, I think, now are T2. I believe T1 is the one on the right-hand side. And then we're going to have the 400 capacity vehicle. Nice. Right, and then the final line, you're going to start up here at the yards on this section here, and you're going to run down. I guess the first stop is here. Down there, down here, and then along this street. Yeah. So I guess we just have the 1 stop along the way, which we're going to put underneath. And then you emerge, and you are going to stop here, but on the way back, I guess you'll have to stop somewhere different, which is going to be a bit interesting as well. Into Blue Shores, stop there, stop over here, and then a stop here, and then up into this section here, where you terminate, and then you run back. Stop there. Stop there. Stop there. So yeah, over here, I guess you're just going to run. Maybe if I have a stop there, and then a stop here still. I guess that works. And then up this way, up to here, and then back to the yards. Right, and you for now are T3, and you're also going to operate using the smaller trams, the central links, which is capacity of 200 rather than 400. Okay, let's unpause. Let's see how this works. I think those lines have got the right depot allocated to them. It should be this one. Oops. Should be this one here. Now it looks to be the case because we've got trams crawling out slowly. What's happened here? Some weird things going on here. Some weird things indeed. So if I scooch over here then. Do we have people waiting? We don't yet. Oh no, we do. Yeah, we do. Awesome. So this is cool. This is all starting to work nicely. We've got passengers waiting on the lines, which is excellent. Still waiting to see those other trams coming out. It'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. I'm going to wrap up this episode here for now, though. Hopefully we will see Blue Shores start to grow back. Still nothing on this island, which is a bit weird. It's only a matter of time, I suppose. I do need to set up the traffic lights here as well, actually, because I believe, yeah, we don't have them. Let's have a think about this. I'm going to do this off camera as well, actually. That's fine. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course, if you're enjoying the series so far. Drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. It's very much appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and until next time, from a very much expanded Blue Vale, I will see you soon.